Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Draven Who Games, where today we are starting a brand new series, which will be one of, the new mix-up on the channel, and it is called Indie Weekly. Indie Weekly is where we take a look at some gameplay of random indie games that I've, acquired over time, and I'll give you my thoughts as we play through them. Again, it'll be about 15 minutes or so of gameplay, and then in the end I'll tell you if you should play it or not, and give you my review. This week's Indie Weekly, the very first, is Life of Pixel, and it is a very fun game created by Super Icon, I believe it was made in 2015, and you play as Pixel, the titular character of the game, obviously, and you can see him right there next to the Play Pixel section, and basically what you do in this game is you play as, again, Pixel, and you travel across the history of gaming, going through different consoles and systems, each having very distinct visual styles, and it's a very fun little platforming game. As you can see, I have turned on scan lines, which you can do. You don't have to have those, but you can really get the authentic CRT look to it. But yeah, so you go through all sorts of different gaming systems. So the first one here is the ZX81, or at least I believe it's supposed to be an 8. And there is some really good music in this game, and it gives you a little history on the system that you're going to be playing on. But yeah, again, the music in this game is really, really good. And in fact, I will be playing some of the Life of Pixel music in the outro, so if you guys want to hear it, you can hear it there. I was having trouble mixing the audio between me talking and, the music in the background like I originally wanted to. I'm still trying to figure it out a little bit, but I couldn't get it to balance out evenly, but yeah. Also, you may have noticed my mic quality went down since the last videos. That's because I'm using the blue snowball because I'm at the other house. So I do not have the Yeti with me, but instead, the blue snowball is a very, very nice microphone nonetheless, and it is pretty great. If you need a microphone, Blue is like some of the best brand that you can get. Again, I'm not sponsored by them, but But anyway, I've played this game for a long time. Actually, I've been a pretty large fan of it, since I bought it. It's actually really cheap. I believe it's like $7. So I'm just gonna go through here and kind of show you what each of them looks like. Oh yeah, and they all have different sounds as well, so sound effects all match up. You can do a double jump. There are enemies, so basically the goal of this game is you don't die. You don't do that. But basically, the goal of the game is you play, the levels. That was stupid. Yeah, I deserve to die on that one. So basically what you do is you, in each level, collect these little yellow tokens that are glowing. And what this does is it allows you, I keep dying on these spikes. What it allows you to do is leave through that exit door right at the top of the level there. And you have to have all of these. You cannot just progress to the door. Even no matter what system you are playing it on, because the door won't open without getting all these yellow tokens, so don't even try it. And then there's also, if you can see there, that little rainbow dot that I just got there. There's special gems, and they can they're just nice little extra collectibles, and I believe they can unlock more levels. And I believe there's actually more consoles that can be unlocked thanks to it, and achievements, of course. So this is actually a really good game for completionists, because there's a lot to collect and complete. As you can see, I've only 5% of this completed. And then also there's a timer up there, so you can actually time your runs and see if you can improve your score any. So basically, I think what I'll do is I'll play 2 levels of each system, and But overall, I really do like how they did this. I mean, sure, they don't probably have the actual license to be like putting NES and stuff in here, but who cares? It's a really, really fun game. So let's go ahead and quit out of here. And then let's go to the ZX Spectrum, which I don't even think I've ever beaten the first level of it before. Oh, this one looks really cool, actually. Yeah, I really just like all the different styles. I love a game with style. That's what I kind of want my game to be. Like, if you didn't know, I'm currently trying to develop a game. It's in it's in extremely early stages of ever even existing. Like, all we have is some sprite work and an unmoving sprite on an undesigned map. So it's all being made in Unity. It's my first game that I've ever made. So yeah, you can actually check out that project on dang it, I keep running this box. You can actually check out that project on GameJolt.com/LooterWorld. The actual game, I've decided its name will be Looters Worlds, not Looters World. But yeah, just because it makes sense, because you'll be traveling across different worlds and stuff. I'm not gonna say anything more. But again, if you want to learn more, you can go there. But yeah, I love Pixel's design. He's really cute, really cute. And the scan lines, I have to say, are a very, very cool little feature. You can actually make it so like the CRT has like curves, like it's all curved out like an actual CRT. But I found that kind of distracting. I just prefer scan lines on it. Dang, I'm really bad at this level. I can see why I never beat it. Let's see here. Yeah, this is actually one of the first games I played when I rebooted my old channel, the Draven Hooniverse. That's actually what this channel basically is. It's a sequel to the Draven Hooniverse, because I rebooted it so many times. I just wanted to come back fresh and new, and also all my old videos are extremely cringy, and I would say to please stay away from them. Okay, I'm going to keep dying. I'm just going to move on to the next system here. I'm sorry I'm bad at games, guys. But yeah, I mean, it is difficult in places. But that's also just partially me being bad. So let's see, what's this thing? The BBC Micro. Again, half of these I haven't heard of. A lot of them are European, like PCs and stuff. Oh, this looks like that, never, well, I mean, it was released, but it's really bad. The really bad version of Mario Bros. Called Super Mario, like Mario Bros. I can't speak. I believe it's Super Mario Bros. Special. Yeah, but that's what this reminds me of, with like this red, yellow, and blue kind of color scheme going on here. That's what it's reminding me of. Yeah, all of them feel very distinct in how they, how they look, how they play, and yeah, I think they are really reflective of their consoles. I quite enjoy the historical accuracy. Yeah, I've recently gotten really big into retro gaming, which is why this channel is also taking a shift into retro gaming, opposed to, more modern stuff, though I'm going to keep more modern stuff coming. But yeah, I really created this series because I am Humble Bundle subscriber, and thanks to that, I've gotten a lot of games, and a lot of indie games, and I just really don't have enough time to play them. So this just kind of gives me an excuse to get around to them finally. And, some of these are more obscure titles that I had no idea what they were. So hopefully this series can give you guys, if you ever see one of these games, on sale on Steam, or, part of the Humble Bundle, that you guys know, like, what the heck you're getting yourselves into. Because, I mean, I probably could look up on, on YouTube and maybe find a Life of Pixel review, but it's very unlikely, that I actually would. So, and also a lot of indie game, well, a lot of more, miscellaneous indie games, not the bigger stuff like Shovel Knight, those will always have, like, a big following and stuff, but especially with a lot of these, smaller ones, the reviews that do exist are pretty crappy, and I want to fix that. I want to give mine, like a little, bit of a higher quality edge to it. Also, if you do see it lagging, that's not the game's fault. That's because I am simultaneously recording, playing Life of Pixel, and downloading Destiny 2 from this month's Humble Bundle. Again, I'm not sponsored by Humble Bundle in any way. Oh, there's a secret level? I didn't even know this was a thing. That's really cool. What time are we looking at here? 6 minutes left? Cool. Oh, wow, I didn't know this was a thing. How do I... Where am I? Oh, I'm up here in the corner. I didn't even see. I was looking at the thing down there in the bottom. Oh, I didn't know this existed, guys. So this is pretty neat. No. Go back. Go back. I want to go back there because, I mean, I think I'm supposed to get this ice cream cone. I did it. I got the ice cream cone. Yeah, I didn't know that these special levels existed. This is really cool, actually. I think this is the Amstrad CPC or something like that. But yeah. Here, I'll just go ahead and speed things up. I'll just play one level. Okay, let's leave this one. Menu. Let's go to Commodore 64. I actually do know this system. Oh yeah, look at that. We're getting up to the Nintendo ones next, and I'm pretty hyped about that. As you know, I'm a huge Nintendo fan. If you didn't know that, then yeah, you probably don't watch a whole lot of the channel. Or you just watch my Fortnite videos. Fortnite Friday. It'll probably stick around for a little bit, but I have a feeling that the Fortnite craze is probably going to die out pretty soon. I mean, you know, a lot of things, you know, you get burnt out on them after a while. Which is kind of why I stopped playing Death Road to Canada there for a while as well. Wait, what does that say? Is that an Easter egg? Rick. I wonder if Rick was a developer, and that's probably an Easter egg. I'd have to assume that is indeed an Easter egg. Okay, I'm going to stop playing this for now. We'll move on to the next ones, which are the amazing Nintendo stuff. Which I believe they have the Game Boy, NES, and Super Nintendo. Oh yeah, and then there's the Amiga. So, we'll check them all out. Let's go to Game Boy. But yeah, again, the music on these are just beautiful. Like, it's the chiptune soundtracks are so good. And again, I'll probably choose to play like a track at the end. I don't know which one yet. I might play this one actually. The Game Boy's themes are pretty. The Game Boy's one is pretty neat, I have to say. But yeah. Okay, I'm gonna start speeding up through these. That way I can just get through all of them. And that way you guys can see if you want to buy the game as well. They are a smaller developing studio, you know, like publisher and developer. So I mean, I like to support smaller things most of the time because, you know, I understand what it's like to be a smaller creator especially on YouTube. And I'm a beginning developer. I mean, I wouldn't really call myself a developer yet. I only have the skeleton structure of a game. But yeah, I got Hyrule Warriors recently. Pretty good game as well. And that's actually something I'll touch on in my update video that should be coming out very soon. If not, the day that you're seeing this. Maybe you're seeing this 2 years into the future when I'm like YouTube famous or something. Yeah, that'll ever happen. But yeah, I'm just gonna quit out of this level here. And yeah, so there will be an update video I'm going to talk about, but I'm going to start reviewing a lot more Nintendo games and stuff besides retro review. I still want to get back to that because I love reviewing retro games, and you know, I'm an avid collector. I constantly am going to like half-price books and picking up like bargain Game Boy games and stuff. I don't only go for bargain games, but you know, those are some of the best because they're dirt cheap, and I can like spend my allowance and lawn mowing money on them. So you know, I wanted to get a job this summer, but they don't hire at nobody like hires at 14. So you know, that's an age reveal. Ooh, spooky! Dang it, I died. What time are we looking at? We got a minute left, so let's try to play through these Super Nintendo levels here. So we need to grab the bomb, and I think Z is actually the action buttons. We'll try that here in a little bit. Because I don't think I've ever actually beaten the Super Nintendo level. Dang it! Yeah, as you can see, and their names are all homages and stuff as well, or just, you know, jokes. So we have the Forest of Zelda, instead of the Legend of Zelda, obviously. So, and it is very obviously Legend of Zelda inspired, and that's how everything looks. Dang, I'm just gonna keep dying, aren't I? I'm really, as you can see, for a gaming YouTuber, I'm not the best at gaming. But yeah. Also, thank my my friend Gage for actually fixing the channel art. Well, yeah, I think it's updated actually now, so that's good. I sent him over my original channel art, the one that it was for a while. You know, that bow tie, you know, that was all weird looking. That's what that was supposed to be, in case you never actually got that. And yeah, it was supposed to be a bow tie. But yeah. But he's actually fixed it so it's all symmetrical and not like jabbing out in places and weirdness like that. And also he added shading. So big thanks to Gage. Yeah. I'm still trying to. I don't know what button I'm actually supposed to use on this. Let me check that controller mapping. Oh right, that's actually because I mapped the. Whoops, that's because I mapped the Joy-Con to it and played with that. I need keyboard mapping. Let's see. Action X equals left Alt. That is a weird button to select, but alright. Alt. Cool. No. Cool. Okay, I blasted through the wall. Wait for the spikes to go down. Cool. Made it. Nice. See, can I actually interact with anything else around here? Nope. Okay, let's see. Go there. I'm determined to beat this level, man. This is actually, I believe, the farthest I've ever gotten in this game. Oh, there's cheese back there and I missed it. I'm not sure what the cheese actually does, but... Oh, I died. Wait, let me see. What time? Okay, yeah, we're 50 seconds past, actually. But that's fine. So, here is the final, the big verdict overall. Life of Pixel is a extremely fun platformer, collectathon, I guess is what you could call it, game. It's simple in its premise, but can get very complicated and difficult in certain levels. It really does take you through a journey in time, and lets you see really the best of what these consoles have to offer. It is very English in its ways, but that is definitely not a bad thing, and it is really neat. Also, Pixel himself is very, he's got a good design to him no matter what system you are playing on, and of course, the soundtrack is amazing. For the price of, I believe, around $7, you really cannot go wrong with this game, and I would highly suggest looking up Life of Pixel on Steam and getting it today. So, without further ado, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Remember to like and subscribe for more awesome content, and to go ahead and share this video with a friend so you can spread the word. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching, and goodbye.